Mbake inila timu mumebe. Thank you Bunyamin Akota, not to me personally, but the chair I occupy. It was 77,000 people of this region who voted for me to be in this seat. And then when I came in, I had to go through my own TOR, and I took an oath. I am going to perform my functions to the best of my abilities. And that is exactly what I am doing every day. Standing up for the people, because the people will come here to complain. And they come here because of the importance of the seat I occupy. And I have to also respond to that. But I am glad that now, since the last time we had that discussion here, there has been, I would say, both sides have adhered to their promises, and that is something which we have to commend. We have never been an impediment or an obstacle to Operation Clear the Road. We ourselves will need the Operation Clear the Road at some point, because we also want to embark on secondary road constructions. And if we start that, we know that there are
obstacles.
Yes, there are properties or some that have done extensions that have gone into the roadways, which have to be cleared in order for us to do those roads. So I think it is in the interest of everybody that we have cleared and safer roads. The only thing we ask for is that there be a consultation. From the outset, this has been our complaint. If that has been given to us, it will give us an opportunity as a council to be able to create space so that when these people move from the roadside, they can have something. Because we also have to cater or accommodate their plight. That many of them are just trying to make a living from those situations. It is not justified. It is hard for one to even reason it anywhere, but it is the reality. Some of them, spaces in our markets is a problem, and that we blame it on the successive failures of councils that have been in here. When you look at the market, we have enough big space. The only thing is, we have never developed it to go to the next levels going up. If we had done that, a lot of space would have been created and most people, in fact, everyone that had been looking for space would have had space. Space would have been looking for people. But successive failures had led to that. And we are trying to fix that. It is not easy. It's not going to be one day thing. It's going to take time. But this is what it is. The reality is that roads are congested and the state wants to do something about it. Councils have to cooperate with states. But market spaces, we always said, let us be given the opportunity to deal with that.
Exactly.
Because it helps us to manage it a lot more effectively, because, as I said, space is very limited and we are already struggling to allocate space to all our customers. And we are faced, and the last demolitions had given us a lot of challenges, and we are still dealing with those challenges. But we are getting somewhere. And the hospital to the church junction, and all the way down to the IEC, because we even want to construct that end to connect it to the garage end, so that you can be able to come from the garage. It would give another alternative way to vehicles plying the other routes to the Fonies and other areas. So it gives people many options of getting out of the garage. So we want to do that one. So obviously, that area, the other side of the hospital is congested. And if it is cleared before we get there, it makes life easy for everybody. And when the place is developed, it's a progress for the whole of that area.
Exactly.
So this is something we would commend. And then I commend King, because well before the first one, he came here, he told us that Hospital Road and the Box Bar Road, those are going to be affected. And we agreed with him. I wish that was adhered to. Then there wouldn't have been any other issues that had happened. But we commend, that's why we were a little bit, I would say, at ease when we are told that now the operation would be led by King. because we know that some of the promises they made, that the roads that are supposed to be affected, those ones, there wouldn't be room to negotiate. But those that are not supposed to be encroached into will also be preserved, and they will not be disturbed. And I'm glad that that is how things are going. And I wish you all the success in the operations, and we are willing to support in any way that we can. You know, our only caveats or reservations is that our market be preserved. And if that happens, then we are a lot more in support of everything else that is happening. But yes, you said the 10,000 bags, right?